Hey everybody, this is my Allis Chalmers Model B, and today I'm going to be working on making a new seat for it. The seat's not really bad, but you can see it's cracked here. Starting to come undone there, and the vinyl is getting kind of hard, and it's just going to continue to crack, and it just holds the moisture, and it's like sitting on a big sponge. So I'm going to pull that off from there, and we'll get started on building a new one. This is a piece of 3/4 inch exterior grade plywood that I have cut for the seat bottom for the Allis Chalmers Model B. And you can see I've got 4 holes in there. Those holes are breather holes, and the reason for those is when you have a piece of foam and with a vinyl cover and you sit on it, if there's no place for the air to escape, it kind of acts like a big balloon, and you kind of float down as the air gets forced out. And the same thing when you get off the seat, it also allows for the air to come back into the seat so the foam can expand back to its original place. So these breather holes allow for the displacement of air, and it makes sitting on the seat a lot more comfortable. Also, you've noticed that along each side there's a couple of notches that have been cut. These notches allow for the bolts that hold the steel seat frame to the tractor. If I didn't allow for those, this seat would not sit flush in the frame. What I have here is a piece of 5-inch thick firm foam. I'm going to cut that to fit the plywood. This is extremely high quality professional upholsterer's foam. This is not the type of foam you would get at, like your local fabric store. This foam is quite a bit different grade than normal foam. I use this foam in all of my seating. Holds up a lot better to time and wear, and retains its shape a lot better than just a standard grade you'd buy at your local fabric store. Oh, there we go. The next step on this project is to lay out the vinyl, cut it out, sew it together. Here I have the vinyl pieces all cut out. This big piece here, the main piece that goes over the seat. Then I have these 2 pieces here. They are for the sides, and 2 for the called the welting cord. Some people call it piping. This vinyl is an outdoor grade vinyl. It's like a marine grade, but it's called an all sports vinyl, and it's made specifically for like jet skis, snowmobiles, four-wheelers or motorbikes, that kind of stuff. The thread that I'm going to be using to sew this seat up is not a standard type thread. It's not a cotton or a nylon. It's actually called a SunGuard thread. If I can get this to focus there. And this is a special thread for outdoor applications. If I was to use just a standard cotton or a nylon thread, it would not hold up to the UV rays from the sun and would quickly deteriorate. With the cover all sewed up, we can put the foam inside of the cover. We want to make sure that we've got it on square, that our corners are all lined up. I like to go through and tuck the seams so that it comes to the outside of the cushion on both sides. And now we can put the plywood on and staple it down. I like to use a stainless steel staple whenever I'm upholstering something that's going to be used outdoors. And here you can see I've folded over the side and I've stapled this down, pulling fairly snugly. On this end here, before I do the sides, I'm going to go in here with a razor blade and I'm going to cut this cording that's inside of this welt cord out so this lays a little flatter and will sit a little flusher when it's on the machine. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this all the way around the perimeter. There we have the complete seat all stapled. Now we can turn it over and see how the top side looks. All that's left to do now is go out and put it on the tractor. Well, there's the new seat. That sure is a big improvement over the old one. Ought to be good for quite a while. I'm thinking that maybe I'll make a backrest that goes on there. Let's see. Maybe that'll be my next project. Thanks for watching.